So the last variant of loops is do while loop. Unlike for and while loops, which test the loop condition at the top of the loop, the do while loop checks the condition at the bottom of the loop. So this is the difference between the do while loop and the for while loop. In the for and while loops, the condition is tested before entering the body of the loop, before executing the body of the loop. But in do while, the condition is tested after executing the body of the loop. This means that a do while loop is always executed once. How? Let us understand with the help of an example. But before that, we see the general form of do while loop. The general form of the do while loop is this do keyword, and after the do keyword we have these curly braces which contain the set of statements which will be executed by this loop. Okay, and after these curly braces we have while, and inside the parenthesis we have the condition which we want to test. And remember, here you have to put a semicolon after the condition. Okay, so in while what we did, we wrote while, then condition, and then the statements inside the curly braces. Okay, so we did not put the semicolon here, but in the while condition you have to put a semicolon, otherwise the compiler will give you a syntax error. Now try to understand this do while loop with the help of the same example which we did for loop as well as while loop. That is printing the numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, so in this do while loop also we make the initialization outside the body of the loop. So we will initialize a loop variable int I equal to 1 outside the body of the loop. Then we will write this do keyword, and inside these curly braces we will write the set of statements which we want to execute. So we want to print the value of I and then en dl semicolon, then increment decrement. So in this case we will increment the value of I plus plus, and then we will close these braces. After this we will have while and the condition. The condition in this case is I less than equal to 10. So this is how this same program to print the numbers from 1 to 10 can be written using the do while loop. Okay, so let us try to unfold this, how this program is being executed. So initially the value of I is 1. Okay, so we have initialized the value of I here. Then we have do. Inside do there we have two statements. So without checking any condition, these two statements will be executed. The first statement is printing the value of I, that is 1 will be printed, and then I plus plus, I will be incremented, I will become 2. And now we have executed the body of the loop. After the body of the loop we have this condition, while condition, and while condition is I less than equal to 10. So this condition is true. So you can see that the condition has been tested after executing the body of the loop. It means even if the condition is false, the do while loop will be executed at least once. In the next iteration, the value of I will be 2. So 2 will be printed, I plus plus, I will become 3, and then condition is tested, true, and it keeps on happening like this. Now let us suppose we reach the iteration 10. Here the value of I will be 10. So 10 will be printed, and then increment will happen. So I plus plus I will become 11, and then condition checking, I less than equal to 10, 11 less than equal to 10, this condition is false. Okay, so the loop will stop here. Okay, so in this way this loop is able to print all the numbers from 1 to 10. Now let us try to change this initial condition I equal to, instead of 1, let us change it to 100. Let us change it to 100. Okay, I is equal to 100. So what will happen? Initially I will be 100. So we will enter the body of the loop. I will be printed. 100 will be printed. Then I plus plus. I will become 101. And then the condition will be tested. And we will see that the condition is false. So the next statements, the next iterations will not be executed. So you can see now that even if the initial condition I less than equal to 10 is false, because I is 100, still this loop will be executed at least once. But in case of for and while loops, the condition is tested at the beginning. So if we have for int I equal to 100, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus, what will happen? I will be initialized to 100 and then testing will take place. 100 less than equal to 10, this condition is false. So the body of the loop will not be executed. The same thing will happen with the while loop. We initialize I equal to 100 and then we have the while loop and condition I less than equal to 10. So the condition is false initially, so the loop will not be executed. But in the case of do while, the loop will be executed at least once. So this is the difference between the do while loop and the for and the while loops. Okay. So another difference between the for loop and the while and the do while loop is, in the for loop, number of iterations are predefined. Okay, so it is already decided in advance that how many times the loop will be executed. But in case of while and do while loops, the number of iterations are not predefined. We do not know in advance how many times the loop will be executed. As you have already seen in case of while loop, using the program which printed the number of digits in a number. Okay.